Gerard Scott, known to the world as Scott Sorry, was much more than a singer-songwriter. He was a force of raw emotion, rebellion, and fierce passion whose music reflected the essence of real human experience. Born with a soul tuned to the rhythm of punk and rock, he lived and breathed his art, pouring every ounce of himself into every lyric, performance, and song. His journey through bands like Amen, the Wildhearts, Sorry and the Sinatras, and Brides of Destruction cemented his name in the history of underground and hard rock. By the time he ventured into his solo career, Scott's voice and artistry had already left a permanent mark on countless hearts. When he passed away on October 30th, 2025, his 47th birthday, he left behind not just an estimated $2 million fortune, but an irreplaceable legacy of songs that shouted rebellion, wept with sincerity, and offered solace to those who listened. Raised in Philadelphia, Scott gravitated early toward the pulse of punk rock. The city's underground scene became his sanctuary, a space where sweat, passion, and chaos intertwined. Before gaining recognition, he performed with various local punk groups, earning a following for his magnetic energy and authentic spirit. There was something completely genuine about him, an unpredictable mix of grit and warmth that drew people in. For Scott, music was never just a job, it was his identity and lifeblood. His relentless drive landed him a spot in Amen in 2003, a band known for its intense shows and unfiltered authenticity. Touring with them during the Join or Die era, Scott gave himself entirely to the experience, a blur of lights, adrenaline, and roaring fans. By the time he left in 2005, he had earned respect as one of punk's most fearless and passionate bassists. That same year, fate led him to the supergroup Brides of Destruction, alongside rock legends like Nikki Sixx and Ginger from the Wildhearts. When Sixx exited, Scott took over bass duties, bringing a surge of new energy to the band. Together, they recorded Runaway Brides, a raw, heartfelt album produced by Andy Johns. Although it didn't break into the mainstream, the record captured Scott's signature intensity. The music video for White Trash showcased their unapologetic edge, but before they could hit the road, Scott was replaced. Still, his time with the group added another defining moment to his career, a reminder that his creative fire burned too brightly to be extinguished. In 2006, Scott joined the UK rock favorites the Wildhearts, and there he found not just a band but a family. Together they released the Wildhearts in 2007 and followed it with a single, The Sweetest Song. Fans were drawn to his gritty vocals and pounding bass lines that electrified every track. In 2008 came Stop Us, If You've Heard This One Before, Volume 1, a covers album paying tribute to their musical influences. Then in 2009, they unveiled Chutzpah, recorded in Denmark, a daring evolution of their sound. Touring across the UK, the band performed the entire album live, every show bursting with intensity. Their fearless creativity earned them the Spirit of Independence Award at the 2009 Kerrang! Awards, a fitting tribute to their boldness and to Scott's unbreakable spirit. That same year, they played the inaugural UK Sonosphere Festival, where Scott's dynamic stage presence captivated thousands. Though he stepped back in 2012 to prioritize his family, he reunited with the Wildhearts in 2014 for a UK tour, reminding everyone that his connection to the band and the music was everlasting. During his time with the Wildhearts, Scott also launched another passion project, Sorry and the Sinatras. The group emerged from deep friendship and shared defiance. While working with Brides of Destruction, Scott had befriended Roger, Rags, Siegel, and Lenny Thomas from Trashlight Vision. When that band disbanded, the trio, along with guitarist Danny Sinatra, formed a new unit that embodied the wild, unapologetic energy of punk. Their debut album, Highball Roller, was recorded in less than 3 weeks in a small Barnsley studio with producer Jason Sanderson. Released in May 2009, the album exploded with raw honesty and intensity, earning critical praise in the UK as a passionate return to authentic rock. Their live performances across the UK and US built a devoted fanbase. For Scott, this band was more than another chapter. It was a brotherhood, a lifeline, and a bold statement that his love for music would never die. In 2015, after years of collaborative success, Scott embarked on a solo journey to tell his own story. His project When We Were Kings launched via Pledge Music and surpassed expectations, reaching 437% of its funding goal. Released in March 2016, the album received near-universal acclaim. Vive Le Rock magazine gave it an almost perfect score, and fans hailed it as a brutally honest reflection of his struggles and triumphs. The album climbed to number 2 on the official UK rock charts, a testament to his lasting connection with listeners. Through his songs, Scott shared stories of love, loss, endurance, and truth, each lyric drenched in authenticity and experience. After some time away, Scott re-emerged in 2021 with Black Dog Dancers, a haunting single released under Generation X-Ray Records. The song radiated both darkness and beauty, revealing his pain and resilience in equal measure. Offstage, Scott's greatest devotion was to his family. His wife, Hanny, and their 3 children were his heart and his balance. In 2018, his life took a devastating turn when he was diagnosed with glioblastoma, an aggressive brain cancer. Yet, even in the face of mortality, Scott refused to surrender. He continued creating, writing, and cherishing each moment, displaying immense courage in his final years. His life became a powerful example of strength, measured not by longevity, but by the passion to keep loving and creating despite hardship. On October 30th, 2025, Gerard Scott's remarkable journey came to an end. He passed away on his 47th birthday, surrounded by family and the echoes of the music he poured his soul into. His story was one of growth and endurance, from a punk dreamer in Philadelphia to a symbol of authenticity in rock, from a fierce bassist to an introspective solo artist, from a rebel spirit to an enduring legend. Scott Sorry didn't just play rock, he personified it. His legacy lives on in every riff, every word, and every crowd that still sings his songs. Through his music, his defiance, and his heart, his flame continues to burn brightly. Gerard Scott's voice may be gone, but his spirit still roars through the sound of every note he ever played.